our hearts go out to the trans community as they are under attack right now.
Many of these disgusting and insinuating attacks on trans and LGBT people are actually projections of what predatory, cisgender, and often straight men do.
The Human Rights Campaign says trans people are much more likely to be victims of violence rather than perpetrators.
2 weeks ago, that congressman on the high horse about how we gotta shut the drag shows down
so they can do something. They can do something about drag queens. They can't do something about little children being killed.
But after police said the suspect was transgender, one thing is clear. Tennessee's already under siege transgender community is terrified.
Yeah, the correlation is the number of guns we have in this country to the amount of gun violence we have, not video games, not transgender people.
One advocate told NBC News, we are already fearing for our lives. Now it's even worse.
I rise today in recognition of Transgender Day of Visibility.
Ahead of Trans Day of Visibility, I rise in honor of a community that is being forced to fight for its very existence.
The status quo is unjust, inaccurate, and unsafe for transgender and non-binary people.
I rise with unconditional love for my trans daughter, Riley.
The rhetoric is harmful. The policy is violent.
I am concerned about how opposition and people who are anti-trans will try to spin this.
The right to exist in the state is up for debate right now, which is just incredibly disheartening.
The comparison of they did it because they're trans is very unfair to trans people.
Trans kids are such a small portion of the population, and to have them be this kind of target when they're already extremely marginalized is incredibly disheartening.
The trans community sympathizing with the child killer, almost justifying the mass murder.
Can't say that because one person did something that's a characteristic or reason to be cruel to trans people.
An armed woman alongside the caption, "Us when we see transphobes."